check here real quick.
It hasn't popped up yet on my side.
No, me either. Right. It's for the
Weekend.
oh, yeah. Okay, have fun.
Enjoy.
It says broadcasting, but I'm not seeing anything.
It's up.
It is up.
Alright, I need some test talking from
Me. Yeah, everybody.
Test one,
except
two.
for Stafford Lee.
Test 1, 2. Test. Both.
Yo.
Test.
Everybody's coming through.
Yeah.
Freeze test real quick.
Tested well. I don't know what you expect from me.
Passing grade.
Freeze is really low, but everybody else is coming through.
He came in at the same register that I heard him on Discord.
Well, maybe it's just you. Bunch of fans.
Okay, good. This'll work.
Yeah, freeze definitely needs to be turned up a little bit.
Alright.
And I think Tormy does too.
Anybody that's coming in low, bring us up to about.
Actually, I can put everybody back up to 100 again because now I have a separate volume control on my headset.
Ooh, I love and hate that because I lay back occasionally and it just rolls on its own.
Mine, I can't. Well, I won't be doing much laying back.
Okay, for some reason, your Twitch is not popping up for me.
Go to the home, select home again, so it refreshes it, and it should pop up for you.
There it is. It's okay.
Ah, that felt fucking magical.
I'm not sure what.
If you're gonna be doing that stuff, at least turn your mic off, man.
Yeah. It's,
I cracked my neck.
Sure. As kids are calling it these days.
Okay, either Serb or Tormy or both y'all on the Twitch at the moment.
I'm on Twitch.
You should have
Fixing to
the
pull up TikTok on my
on Twitch.
phone.
You should have access to the stream manager.
Where is that?
I have given y'all editor capabilities.
Ah, I see. Mod view.
I don't know what you're able to do.
Mods are usually able to catch messages before they come through. They get a 5-second head on messages. And they can delete them. They can also bounce people.
Yeah, I've also given them editor abilities. That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know what that is.
I'm seeing a lot more here than regular mod. So
Do you have the edit stream info button?
is that off
I'm looking
on the left
here.
or right?
On my screen, it's on the right. It's under quick actions.
Block terms, block permitted, other shit like that. Creator dashboard. What the fuck?
Thanks, TS Bar. We're just trying to test some things before we actually go live.
Raids. I'm seeing. Let's see.
Since I'm not on Twitch on my computer, I'm
So let
Like
me.
Nate's making
I
himself
don't
some
see the
ramen there.
So, Tormy, do you see the stream itself? Do you?
Yeah.
I'm wondering
Actually,
if you can pause the stream.
did that pause it for other people?
Nope.
Yeah, it didn't look like it paused it for mine. Just curious if you could do that.
I should be able to as a mod. I'm gonna do this.
Because as a mod, you can also put things on the bottom. You should be able to, like, do stuff to the stream. Oh, shh.
I'm gonna run a live. You can look at my freaking screen. This is what I've got.
Let me switch back to this so I can see it better. This is going to look weird because you're going to... It's going to be this through Discord through... Oh, I've never seen this from this side. That's the booting abilities. I'm wondering if it's that little camera button.
Camera button off.
Off to your third one from the bottom on the left. What does that do? It's got three...
That's got it says that there are 3 people watching.
Oh, okay.
Which
I know you can create clips.
anybody can create clips.
Wait, what was... Oh, that's start casting settings. Never mind. What about the channel tools button? Or is that all this stuff over here on the right?
Channel tools is all over here.
What about... is that in it for the channel actions?
Okay.
Where'd they go? Or are there more?
This is all I get for channel actions. Is
Okay.
that.
And I was hoping... It... that it would allow you access to some of this other stuff. Alright, Tormy, I'm going to take moderator away from you for a moment.
No. Okay.
Yep. And I'm curious to see what your screen looks like afterwards. Somebody wants to be your friend. Yeah. Editor doesn't get squat.
Oh, it's just this guy.
Yeah, that guy's a dick, trust me.
Report this guy for not being entertaining.
Hey, I'm entertaining as fuck. Thank you very much.
Oh no, you don't get nothing for. What's the point of having the editor?
I think the editor is for after the stream.
Oh,
Yeah, the little clip deal at the bottom, if you click on it, it'll give like a full like layout of the stream to be able to cut it and edit it.
oh, okay. Well, let me get you back in as a mod.
Well, that'll be more useful for later when we're doing games on here and we have technical difficulties.
Exactly.
That's
Or human difficulties.
all right. You're back. You should have all the stuff again
Yeah.
until it.
Kill my screen.
Okay, I'm gonna stop for just a second.
Yep. So I do not know what actually possessed me to start watching lives at all in the first place, but yours was the first one I started watching from TikTok.
Hey, who knows PowerPoint? They can put something up together super fast.
Knows and has.
All right.
The last time I touched PowerPoint.
Yeah, I think
No problem. I
other
got.
than having to watch them at work.
I got this.
What do you want a PowerPoint for?
Because it's really easy to make shit with PowerPoint that would normally take. Oh, better get. Frack. Huh?
I was looking at suggested accounts for me on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't need to follow these famous people on this app.
So are y'all still? Can you see that on? Okay, color is bad.
For some reason, Tormy's stream is just spinning on your screen right now on Twitch.
I'm seeing myself from
On my computer, I see it fine, but on Twitch, it's still showing that it's still up.
It may take a couple of moments.
Just leaving a thing down at the bottom so that
Yep.
they have a view the entire time. Good idea.
If I can just remember how to change the freaking colors to the... Oh, right there. Can y'all read that very well?
Yes. Down at the bottom of the Twitch screen.
Okay. Oh yeah, that shows up really well.
Yeah, that
You-
works.
Are you
That's why I'm
going to
the...
be wearing a red shirt during your stream?
Am I going to be wearing a red shirt? No, because that would be bad. You never wear the red shirt.
Yeah, it was just me trying to figure out if you were going to clash against the thing at the bottom or not.
Well, don't fuck with her then.
Alright, going to
This
TikTok.
Rose?
Skip the ad.
Actually, it might be best if you switch the color to blue.
Blue?
Blue, purple, something on that side of the spectrum so that it clashes against everything that's on the screen, and the only thing it might semi get close to is your headphones.
Like so?
There you go. Nice, bright, doesn't blend into anything.
And we're going live on this 3, 2, 1. Oh, and we have one person. 3 people. Y'all are catching up quick. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off like I did last time. That way I'm looking this way all the time. How are y'all doing today? Look, I'm a real streamer.
If you say so.
Hey.
Guess I should put touch down with that.
So no one else is coming across on TikTok except for you.
No. Oh yeah, I guess nobody would come across because they can't hear it through my other speaker.
Yep.
So those of you that are on TikTok, you're going to hear half a conversation sometimes. If you'd like to hear the whole conversation, you could also pull it up on Twitch. What's my favorite die? A D20.
Wayne.
Actually, I kind of like the D12.
The one that gets the least love.
B3s.
D3s. I have a D2.
That's a cool.
Everybody has coins.
Yeah, but mine's actually missing. I have a little D20 shaped. It's got a 1 on one side and a 20 on the other side.
So what's the best way to build a rogue assassin with wizard for Misty Step?
Rogue assassin with wizard for Misty Step. I would go off the top of my head. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide under creating new races. It's that Elven race, the it's a monster manual. I don't have a DM's guide.
Which description?
Well, it's an Elven race that's in the back of the DMG when they're talking about creating classes and races and stuff.
The super high elves?
Yeah.
Avian?
Well, no, they're not avian. It starts with an A.
Yeah. Hold on.
Will Wheaton played one. They have the Misty Step ability. You could also go... Yeah, I would use that one. Because that would give you the Misty... yeah, the Eladrin. They have the ability to Misty Step, I think, once per day. Alright.
They've evolved a bit since then, but yes.
Okay.
Back when he was playing them, they were, that was back in the bridge between 4th and 5th edition.
So how do you start playing D&D? Get a manual. Kinda. You could use the D&D Beyond. This is really going to be interesting. So... let's figure out how I'm going to do this. Oh, what should we start with? Because I'm adding something to a box.
Well, let's start with the fundraiser.
Fundraiser, yes. So, those of you all that are on Discord, I don't know who's all watching on Discord here, and those of you that are watching on TikTok, we had one of our members of our... I cannot stand these guys. I can't hear myself think. There we go. So we had a...
You won out, buddy.
Yeah. So we had a member of my Discord community. They had gotten into a car wreck and totaled their car. We have set up a thing on Spot Fund called Healing Hands. Tormy or Serb, could one of y'all put that link in the chat for TikTok?
Yeah.
It's good to have text. Thank you. So, we're asking that any of the members of the community, if you can, donate anything that you can donate there to help them just basically pay their bills and feed their kids. That's it.
Every little bit counts. Even
Yeah.
if it's just $1.
Yeah, if it's just $1, that helps. Yeah, thank you, Tormy, for putting that in there. So we're just trying to help out, because what's the point if we can't help each other? How can we help ourselves? Or if we can't help ourselves, y'all get the idea. Just
If we can't help each other, why would we expect getting helped from others?
yeah. If you can't help your friends, don't expect help back. So we're trying to help our friends. So we're all friends here, aren't we? That being said, if you watch us on Twitch, you can also see the link on the bottom of the Twitch stream there. That is for us to help out. So, I hit 9,000 today. I haven't looked at it since I've gotten home, but I've hit 9,000 followers today. The last time I looked at it, 9,026. That's less than 1,000 followers to go to hit the 10K to get the box, which has got some dice. There, I'm gonna make myself important for a moment there. Sorry, Freeze. Pushed you to the side.
How dare.
I mean, considering the
I couldn't handle the competition. The looks, you know, I had to put you to the side before I lost the views. Before they start coming over to your side there.
Hey, come over to my side, we have tea.
Yeah, I can't compete against that.
that set that you posted is damn amazing.
This one?
Yes.
That is nice. Those of y'all that can't see, he's showing a tea set. That's why I had to remove him from the main part of the screen there. So,
Back to what we're drinking tonight.
so the bag, the dice. There's 2 sets of dice in here. There's AMDM buttons. That's in the bag. There are miniatures in the box. 17 of them. There is, I don't want to unwrap this. It took forever to wrap it back up. This is a D20 candle that is red with teal coloring. That's in the box and it smells so good. We got miniatures. We've got ID cards. I will buy your affection however I can. I've got books. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I got modules. That's what I need to put in here. I know one of the things I'm putting in here today. This is a game with werewolves. I need to put a werewolf in here. Or 2. Or 3.
Give him a full 4-pack.
Say it again, Tormy.
Give him a full 4-pack.
Well, yeah, you gotta put one in there, unless he's the lone wolf.
Yeah, but then you need a large scale instead of a medium size, because otherwise that's just not usually a threat for a team of 4.
No, these are, a team of 4 at level 4 and 5. So, yeah, I'm gonna throw some of these in there, and then I gotta show you this really cool thing that's going in the box. So, hold on just a second. Now, this is almost as cool as the candle that was sent. Oh, the candle, let me tell you, the candle was sent, was sent by Fabled Flame. So yeah, go follow him here. Oh, that's all backwards for you guys. That's backward for you guys too, huh?
The only people it's not backwards for is Discord.
Yeah, but the Fabled Flame, go check them out. Now, this next one, even though, you know, he's drinking a really nice tea set right now, Freeze Productions donated these gorgeous tiles. And they're going in the box. There's more than just the 2. There's a total of 4 that are going in the box.
Oh, I figured you were gonna keep one for yourself.
I am the D&D one.
Oh.
This is I think that I was going to keep this one, but they're tile coasters, so you can use them as coasters. You can tile your wall with them if you so choose, but I wouldn't. I would use them as coasters. I was going
That
to
would
keep.
actually be kind of cool to have like a whole tiled wall of freeze production.
That would be cool. So those are going in the box. The one I kept is one with the Dungeons and Dragons D&D sitting on it, because it seemed all out of its thing. Oh, who sent me the roses?
Tiger Kitty.
Tiger Kitty and Nanakika. Thank you so very much. It's a 45-second delay between TikTok and Discord.
Yeah. And Twitch is in the middle of them.
And Twitch is in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's all of this stuff that is going in the box. Oh, forgot something else that Freeze did. That's going in the box.
I do a lot of
The
stuff.
map.
I have to specify.
This here, half of this box it was donated by. This is a leather map of Skyrim. I don't want to take it back apart because I'm afraid I will damage it or stain it or something, and then I would be forced to keep it.
There is there's a TikTok where you already did it. Go check that out.
Yeah, I've got it on a previous TikTok. Yes, it's a map of Skyrim, laser etched onto a piece of leather. This is cool.
And I believe it is also on Freeze Production.
Yeah. So
on TikTok.
So
watch you actually
Freeze Productions
laser etch it
on TikTok. He's got all. Go check it out. He's got a lot of very cool things. He does miniatures. He did a miniature a mimic toilet. You did some other mimic. You posted it and I couldn't find it again.
the grand piano.
No, it was around the same time. I think there was.
McMaster?
Did you do the D20 mimic?
No, I posted a screenshot because I was looking for a mimic sword and a mimic firearm, and I just happened to come across the D20 map.
That D20 mimic, you need to make some of those. just saying. Just saying.
That's just
I get
because
sent
it's
so
you
many
as
things
a-
on mimics.
Yeah, I think
AM?
the board is up to. Oh, go ahead.
It's just because that's a life model of you for D&D.
That's not a life model. I'm much more round. I don't have as many sharp edges as a mimic. So
Your symbol is a D20 mug.
Yeah, the board is
Which-
now up to-
How do we know
that
it's
one-
a mug and not a mimic?
that one was done by Freeze as well. So go check out his website because there's a lot of stuff on there. Just a lot of stuff. Everything
Christ.
everything from Star Wars to Skyrim. It's on there. But something's going in this box. So I'm going to put some werewolves in this box. Let me find my werewolves real quick. No, that's not the box of werewolves. Yes, I have a box for werewolves.
They're all good.
Jesus Christ, that's orcs.
Hey, Al.
Ah, there's a werewolf box. So, werewolves do I have here? Well, we're going to throw how about we throw two werewolves in the box? We're gonna throw 2 werewolves in the box. Because, you know, everybody needs some werewolves. Fairly Odd Parents? I must have missed something over there. So that's...
Someone said that the Mimic toilet reminds them of some magic toilet from Fairly Odd Parents.
It reminds me of Look Who's Talking.
Playhouse. Look Who's Talking, Pee-wee's Playhouse, about the same time.
Yeah. So,
Freaking, that couch gave so many kids nightmares.
what do you... And this is all for the 9K. The 9K. I'm going to throw a couple of orcs in there as well.
Ah, the before picture
The before picture?
for the werewolves.
So I'm going to throw a couple of different orcs into the mix. Okay. Now the older gamers among us may recognize this. Some of you younger ones may not. Now, these were my first attempts ever at painting minis. Now, these minis come from a game called Heroes Quest.
Jesus.
Ooh, yeah, that's old school. It's not going to focus on there, but yeah. So these were the orcs from
It looks like a frog.
Heroes Quest, and I have probably about, I think I still have like 5 of the orcs. I've got a few of the goblins left. I have the knights, the Chaos Knights. I still have them left. This was actually my first attempt at making a mini too. I used Sculpey and hot glue. This is a hot glue mini. He's lost his arm in combat because it didn't go all the way in the thing well. Alright, nostalgia. Ages ago.
That they're trying to remake it.
They're trying to remake it? Oh, it was an awesome game. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I actually have it, I think, over there. At least the board. I still have a stack of the character sheets that came with it. It was... Oh, when that toy came out, because we were playing D&D all the time, I got one from my dad, and each of my friends got a box.
Cool pandas being sent to you by
Pandas. Awesome!
10 of them.
10 pandas. Thank you.
How are you going to feed them?
How am I going to feed them? I'm going to give them bamboo.
Have you ever seen painting a bamboo? It's terrifying.
I've seen them play with the bamboo. Somebody's giving me rollovers. Tiger Kitty, thank you.
They're a live thresher.
So, I had one set. Each of my friends had a set. And then my mom, because my parents were divorced when I was little, my mom buys me the game as well for Christmas. So, we had 4 of these boards laid out with all of the miniatures to them. I still have some of the, like the doors and the different little table pieces and all of that. That was my first time playing with miniatures. Loved it.
Tiger Kitty sent you some more roses.
Tiger Kitty, you are awesome. So, we've thrown some orcs in, we've thrown that in. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I've had a good day. I'm
Wait,
gonna throw in.
Didn't you have some mail to unbox for the box?
Not for the box. Unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
this is for me. I haven't received the Tiamat yet, but it is on its way. Tiamat is going in the box. The premium Icons of the Realm Tiamat Mini is going in the box. If it doesn't disappear on a shelf somewhere. No, that is a gorgeous miniature. It's going in the box. Oh, now I'm running behind, but still had a good day. I got something else. Hold on.
Hades Plays asked, how is playing with minis different from playing
How is playing with minis different from playing without them? If you have a very tactical group that will need to see where the trees are, can I hide behind bushes? It's something you can do. It's another aspect of the game that's not necessary.
You can also do things online. Can't necessarily.
We're going to throw another set of dice in.
Tiger Kitty?
Alright, last thing I'm throwing in the box. Very last item.
Sign up to win the box.
But I'm throwing it in the box today.
Follower on TikTok.
Yeah.
Alright, did y'all see the dice I threw in there? Or was that just on...
Yeah,
Well, did they see it on
across.
Discord? Yeah.
I came across TikTok.
Alright, so that's going in the box. And
Tiger Kitty had asked how you sign up to win the box.
the box? Aha. The sign up, hey, you have to be a follower of me on TikTok. And then as we get right onto the 10K as well, after I hit 10K, I will be posting a video. It will probably be the only video I post for 2 to 3 days. And that video will be the sign up video to enter and enter to win. I will go through the video and I'm going to tell people, do not do anything. Just all you have to do is go into the comment section and say, hey, I'm here for the contest or something. I'll say something because I'm going to eliminate everybody who doesn't follow those rules. It's going to be something like that. So there's going to be, I imagine, a lot of things narrowed down beforehand. So the last thing I'm throwing in the box tonight, it's going to be another module. Okay, there's probably going to be something else I throw in there too, because you can't do one without the other. I'm going to be throwing in this hardback mod. It is for 4 to 6 characters of 6th level. Shadow of the Spider Goddess. Put out by Fall Squad Games. It's a nice little book there. It's a fun game. It's fun. It was a fun mod too. That's in the box. And I'll gotta have spiders, so I'm gonna throw a spider in the box. I will be wrapped up so nobody mistakes it for a real spider and tries to kill it. That's all that's going in the box. The box is big. Omega dues. Thank you, Omega. Appreciate it. Yes. So now I've got to move all of that out of the way because I need to open. Is Antebellum on?
I have not seen Antebellum.
Not on Discord, not on Twitch.
Hi, Gronk. Gronk, you've been a big hit in my home game on Sunday nights. They love your cooking. Oh, actually, somebody donated. Chris, Chris, somebody donated $100 to my Patreon just for the shipping, so we can ship this box out when it gets that time. Well, of course, I had to do the over 9,000. It's over 9,000. You have to do that.
Hades Blaze had a question for you. Pardon me, sir, but I have an inquiry on your thoughts about Paladin of Punishment or Retribution.
Of punishment or retribution, or punishment and retribution?
Or Retribution is what they have down there.
I'm all about redeeming. I think. Well, it depends. I would probably go down the path. Try to go down the path of redemption, but with every now and then, sometimes even on the path of redemption, you have to deal out retribution, because some people deserve it. So
we agree, Chris. We do need a total weight when it's time for the box to be sent.
Right now, just guesstimating, this thing probably weighs about 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds of.
It's not complete yet.
Yeah, 15 pounds of D&D goodness right here.
And then there's like another 10-pound mini that's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I need a bigger box.
Also, last time you wanted to do a dice giveaway if we hit a certain number of people on any of the platforms that we're streaming on. What is the number for tonight?
That's a good question. Now, what do we? I don't remember this conversation. You will have to remind me, Tormy.
The most amount of viewers and TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Currently you have 7 on Twitch, you have 21 on TikTok, and you have 8 of us here in Discord.
So that's 28. How many were on Twitch?
We have 7 on Twitch. We have 21 on.
So there's total
TikTok.
of 30 people. If we could get.
And some of them are like on both platforms.
Yeah.
All 3 platforms.
All 3.
All 3, yeah. Tony Stark would definitely be an artificer. But anyway, I say if we could get to 50, we'll throw some more dice somewhere. We'll do another dice thing. Sound good?
All right.
All right, let me move this beast.
I would love to be able to see who the 20 people are on TikTok so that I can make it easier for a drawing later.
All right. I don't know if Antebellum is here.
We haven't seen her on the TikTok area.
I'm going over to see if I'm checking to see if somebody's here, because yeah, I need a bigger boat. Yeah, I definitely do.
also 19 members away on Discord from our
300.
from our next question, and not giveaway, but next question and announcement.
Yeah. So come join our Discord, where you are getting access to all sorts of shenanigans. These people on the Discord, they're up to shenanigans. Especially those in that RP channel. I understand they started a bar fight.
Yeah, yeah, there was a bar fight. We've had some interesting people show up.
So,
By the way, it is now about half an hour, so
yep.
if you want to do that.
So again, one of the things that we're doing, and you can still see it if you're on the Discord and, well, if you're on the Twitch anyway. We have a member of our Discord community that had a car wreck, and we're trying to raise a little bit of money for them to help them out. So there's a link on the Twitch. There will be a link on TikTok popping up here just momentarily because we have really awesome people. That was my hand. You're welcome.
I got you.
That are gonna throw one up here that we were just ask if it's just even a buck, any little bit helps. Because we're just trying to help somebody out that's going to be out of work for a few weeks due to a car accident. Would really appreciate any help from the community because we're all family here, and family takes care of its own. And besides, the AMDM said so. No, I just would appreciate the help out on that. Okay. I haven't seen. I kind of want to wait to show her the. You don't understand how excited this woman was. This is the same person that sent me the mooses, which somebody did give me a name. Give me a name for them, and it was Aunt Lur and Uncle something. So one of the moose is named Aunt Lur. Yeah. So, and I kind of want her to be here because you don't understand. When I say this is a big box, you saw the box I just moved. This one is bigger.
I'm not sure she'll be on tonight since she's not even on Discord right now.
Yeah, I just sent her a message on Discord, but yeah, she sent this box.
Delaware Tim just sent you some finger hearts.
Oh, cool! Thank you. So, those of y'all that know who Antebellum is on TikTok, and she's on Discord, she is Bella Morte. Tell her I waited, but I'm opening it. So I want to see what it is.
Omega. Thank you, Omega.
Thank you,
and,
Omega Day Goose. Holy
and
Mother Box, yes.
Good luck, and good luck putting the Cubs to sleep, Gronk.
Gronk's got to put the Cubs to sleep.
Hey, Lee.
Yes.
Miss Ruby would like to say something.
Who?
Thank you. This is Algie.
Hold on.
And
Over here, okay. Oh, that's so nice. Hi, how are you doing?
this is my daughter that was in the accident with us. She's saying thank you and all that.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. Oh, I gotta fight a box. Sad thing is, I can't find my knife, so I'm using a hairbrush. Thank you for the rose. Every rose has its thorn. And that's the extent of my singing that you're going to get. You're welcome. You're welcome. I stopped singing.
We're inching ever closer.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, you're pretty with my phone by dropping in the water, yay. That's, yes, I do have a sword behind me. I've got an axe over here. There's my lightsaber, or one of my lightsabers, my axe, one of my Nerf guns. Jeez. Finally. Whoa! So this is what I think it is, and this is fucking cool.
And they're both movies.
And they're both. Oh.
Little known fact, not everything in that basement is a mimic.
There's 3 things that aren't.
Which 3 are they?
Well, one of them is you.
There we go.
So we think, yeah.
This, I'm like a kid at Christmas.
Oh, because you can't take that.
Who knew? I can't open it! The plastic has defeated me. This is going... I got...
You rolled the natural one on your strength check.
And I'm out of focus.
Only on Discord.
I'm still in focus on Twitch.
Weirdly, yes.
Kind of.
You're taking forever to... It's got a lot of tape! It takes a while. I'm old. Alright. This is gorgeous, actually. This is a nice case.
Yeah, you're starting to fade on Twitch.
Oh, that didn't help any at all.
Well, you fixed Twitch from my view, but you smudged the camera for Discord.
No, Twitch is still funky.
Alright. Hold on a second. I gotta find... I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I know I'm fine on TikTok, but I've also got Discord and streaming with Twitch. So give me just one moment.
Break brought to you by Grease Productions. And we're back. Oh, in the tone of voice.
That's... I keep touching my screen. Why is that not wanting to... Things aren't in focus. I have no clue what's going on with that. Let's force it to... I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you if you're talking to me. Alright. I don't know why it's all out of focus. Yeah, so Psycho's on. I may have to adjust something elsewhere. But anyway, those are
Cleaner still looks like you may be a mimic.
possibility. So check this out. This is from Antebellum. This is a huge case. This is gorgeous. Glass front. Hey, look, I'm back in focus. It's magic.
Yep.
So she sent me this. To put.
Oh, damn.
Your mini organizing case.
No. D20s.
Yeah.
I have a couple of. I do have a couple of D20s that are really special to me because of how I got them. And this is just the perfect place to put them so I can have them. Because, like, it's like friends at the table, you know, they're memories. And
Shot of glasses.
yeah, and that's why this is very cool. I'm worried though that it will not stay on this wall because of the
Yeah,
weight.
that's true.
I'm gonna have to.
mount it with like longer concrete screws that goes through that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably put a concrete anchor into it. Have to cut out a section, put a bolt in there, cover the section back up, and hang it from that. But that is very cool. That is really cool.
It is really cool.
That is, yeah. Do you believe in magic? Why? Who told you? So makes me want more diet, and it's just going to be D20s, and I think it's going to be stuff like things I get at conventions, special D20s. You know, something that's really got a meaning behind them. So that's what that's for, and that's just either D20s and certain minis.
If and when all of the staff for the Discord get together, just exchange D20s.
When the staff of the Discord get together, your name's going in the book. And
It's his version of
Oh,
the Death
yeah,
Note.
that's right. I remember that.
yeah,
His version of what?
The Death Note.
the Death Note. No, since 2014, everybody I've sat at a table with and played Dungeons and Dragons, their names is in this book. With the advent of the internet, I can't just have you sign the book. I can't go, here, put your name in here. Because
I mean,
that bugs the hell out of me.
Actually, like,
How I trust people.
send it to us.
I
mailed it to each of us.
I seriously thought about doing that. I very seriously.
There is a different thought. You could just have us sign a piece of paper and mail it to you, and you glue it into the book.
That's a thought.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, but Freeze is also right. That's kind of.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
It's not the same.
Sticker mailing labels.
Yeah, it's just not quite the same. The Book of Anti-Grudges. No, because there's some people in this book that, yeah, no longer game at my table. But yeah, and I've only filled up one page front and back out of the last 7 years. So some of these people have been at my table for a long time.
Jeez, imagine.
And I got all of these pages to go.
Imagine down the road when a couple of the things we've discussed for way in the future happen. We could have our own small convention.
I was thinking it. I definitely, once everything opens back up, I am hoping that I can get out to some conventions, just as not as a guest, but just as a fan, right? And we need to do a meetup at anybody who's if you're going to that convention, hey, meet up. We're gonna play a game of D&D.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to take over like the gaming room of a D&D of a convention. That would be awesome. Yeah, the odds of 10,000 people all showing up to watch me talk about Dungeons and Dragons is probably slim. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, there's another purpose for this stream. Yeah, there was another reason why I was doing this tonight, and that's because I'm gonna go over how to create a character using D&D Beyond. I just gotta.
Tiger Dragon said, "When and where? I'll be there."
For the. I moved. I can't wait for Gen Con to open back up, because the next Gen Con I'm going to, and it will be my first Gen Con. Alright. I'm going to try this one way, and then I'm going to try it another.
Hey, it says they have Gen Con in September of this year from September 16th to September 19th.
Okay, I will not be going to Gen Con this year. Maybe next year. Damn, I didn't think they were opening back up this year. But I guess so, yeah.
Was Dragon going to be back open this year?
I don't know. The last con I went to was a little bitty local, one floor of a convention, not even a full floor of a convention center, a room not larger than my basement at the downtown. But I'm fairly close to Detroit and like 4 hours away from Chicago, so well, maybe 6 hours away from Chicago. So I got a couple of large cities around that I can hit some really cool cons at. Why did it go away? Oh, there it is.
Chicago, 3 hours.
Alright. So those of y'all that are on Discord, y'all should be able to see that fairly well. How well can you...
Discord, Twitch, both see it.
Huh?
Discord and Twitch both see it.
I was just wondering how well you could see it on Twitch.
Not bad.
Not bad? Alright.